With new play-to-earn blockchain gaming projects coming out every week, how will Gamestation help their projects stand out in such a crowded space? How will the projects be vetted?
It's actually a very good question. What we're going for with Gamestation is gamification. We're trying to create a sustainable play-to-earn model where gamers can come who have interest in earning money because we see a massive shift from COVID where people are coming out of factories or out of day jobs per se and looking for something that's better, looking for something they can do in maybe their pajamas at home. So we're looking for people that are interested in that and gamers per se. And this is something that we're going to be doing inside of our platform. So we're a multi-chain incubator and we're a marketplace, which means that if you have NFTs, you can sell them there. And we're a launchpad platform. So people devs who want to launch games, play-to-earn games, they can come and do that with us. We already have an amazing pipeline set aside for our community, which is growing in leaps and bounds. And so basically through this economic incentive model, we really think that projects, the good ones, are really going to stand out and make quite an impression on our community and their pocketbook.
Many games have started offering ways to buy in-game NFT assets, but they are typically limited to that one game. Will Gamestation be offering cross-game assets? If so, how will that be accomplished?
That's another good question, and this is something that we're actually very excited about. So typically, if in case anyone's not aware, games oftentimes will reward users or players with digital assets called NFTs, and they actually own these. So in the metaverse, that's what crypto did, is it opened the doors for people to own things and have a value on them. And so through these assets, we're going to have a marketplace where people can buy and of course sell them, and these enhance gameplay. And so they can be sold on secondary markets, like I mentioned, the marketplace or someplace else. But we're going to be leveraging our partners and our contacts from team members, advisors, strategic partners, in order to connect as many games as possible together to create value propositions for them. And so we've just partnered with BitBoy's NFT department, the Pluto Alliance, and they have advantages by holding NFTs on our platform. So this is becoming a no-brainer for people to accept cross-game NFTs, and this is our goal and our plan is to really integrate this and take this to a next level, because our goal is not to just make Gamestation something amazing. We want to really open the doors to the gaming space as a whole and create opportunities that don't exist for gamers right now, especially those that aren't in crypto yet, which we think there is a massive exodus from non-crypto into crypto coming. So we're very excited about that and the opportunities that holds.
The video game industry has become very corporate in one way, with gamers being the product. Gamestation is a sign of change in how video games are made. What are the biggest changes the gaming community can expect to see? Which excite you the most?
This is really the core mission of Gamestation, is we're disrupting the current model. So right now what happens is a studio will create something, or a dev will create something, and then they'll go to a publisher and say, hey, let me have a signing bonus, let me have live ops, let me have money so that I can continue to make the game and actually eat food and not beans and rice anymore, or whatever their situation may be. The publisher has all the power, and he's able to shut that down completely and say no, or to make it happen. And we see this as very antiquated. We see this as something that's nearing an end. So we believe that the current model is much more sustainable, much more exciting. It's very disruptive in that the community will decide what games they want to play, not some big old fat guy smoking cigars and drinking brandy in a room someplace that you never even get to meet. So you will decide what games you get to play. You will decide how you want. Don't you decide what job you want oftentimes. In this way, it'll be the same kind of dynamic where you'll decide what game you want to make money at, and you'll be a part of that whole system. So by doing it this way, we allow games to get funded. We allow games to get all the dynamics and components they need to go to market. So the gamers are excited because they actually own a piece of the game, but the game developers are super excited too because they have way more potential to grow their game in the the way that they always wanted to, much less restrictions, much less constraints. So that's where, in a very high level nutshell view, that's what Gamestation is doing, and we're excited to be able to bring this to the community. And thanks for listening.